When was the last time you were truly at peace, undisturbed by a whirlwind of thoughts? Overthinking is like carrying an umbrella in a storm that's already passed, clutching to what ifs and maybes. So often, we're prisoners in our minds, reliving moments that are gone, or imagining outcomes that may never come. But there is a way to stop, to breathe, to find peace in the present moment. I was once much like you. There were times when I spent hours, days, even years thinking, analyzing, and rethinking decisions I made or actions I could have taken. But one lesson changed everything. I learned that peace is not something we find by controlling everything. Peace is what we discover when we release our need for control. To stop overthinking, the first thing you need to do is become aware of it. Notice when your mind is lost in that loop of thought. If you're not aware, how can you break free? Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just feel that breath as it fills you and leaves you. This small act of awareness creates a gap, a moment where the endless chatter pauses. I'll share with you a story, something simple yet profound. Imagine you're walking along a river and you see leaves flowing downstream. You can try to catch one, to hold on to it. But what happens when you do? The leaf crumbles or it gets caught between your fingers. That's what happens when we try to control our thoughts. They only create more resistance, more chaos. Instead, if you let those leaves float, watch them, they drift peacefully on their own. The next step is to ground yourself in something small and simple. Maybe it's this stone I hold, maybe it's the sound of water, or the feeling of your heartbeat. Anchor yourself in something real, something now. When your thoughts run wild, gently pull yourself back to this anchor. Feel its texture, its weight, its presence. This small act helps break the pattern of overthinking. Instead of drifting with the storm, you become the calm in the middle of it. And remember, you are not your thoughts. This is a vital truth. So many of us feel defined by the worries and doubts in our minds. But thoughts are like passing clouds. They come and go. They don't change the sky. Realize that you are that sky, vast and unchanging. The thoughts are only visitors. Some may be pleasant, some troubling, but they are not you. Lastly, I want you to understand something very important. Perfection isn't necessary. We think if we solve every thought, if we overanalyze every detail, then life will fall into place perfectly. But life isn't meant to be solved. It's meant to be experienced. By embracing this, we learn to let go of overthinking and open ourselves to the beauty that exists right now. So, my friend, next time you find yourself lost in overthinking, remember these steps. Become aware, ground yourself in the present, recognize that your thoughts are not who you are, and finally release the need for everything to be perfect. Let life unfold. Peace doesn't come from solving every thought. Peace comes from letting them go. If this message has touched you, share it with someone else who might need it. Together, let us all learn to find calm in the chaos.